Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 and another part of this Newcastle series where we have gone forward a very long time since the last episode. When we left off last time we had just beaten Manchester City and Arsenal. Arsenal beaten 2-1, little draw against West Brom in the meantime, but since then we've made some big signings and we've had an awful lot of games. When I say we've made some big signings, we've made one big signing, and if we have a look at the transfer screen here you will see exactly who it is. We have brought in Erling Haaland for £79 million, activating his Borussia Dortmund release clause to bring him to the club, and he's been pretty good for us since he joined. 9 in 11 in the Premier League, and most of that has come playing in the false 9 role, which of course he can do. If we just roll down a little bit here, it's not his best position, but when you've got Callum Wilson and Gabriel Jesus up top, you don't necessarily need Erling Haaland in his favourite advanced forward role. But when he does play there, he is absolutely lethal. The best thing about this is one of you guys actually commented telling me to sign Erling Haaland, and I'd already done it when I read that comment, which was even better. So do let me know down in the comments what else you think I should be looking to do, maybe even who I should be signing in the next transfer window, because we've got Neymar now, we've got Haaland, surely Mbappe is next. He has to be the next one. Some would say that I need a new goalkeeper and probably some new defenders, but I think I need Mbappe. Maybe you guys can settle that one down in the comments, and please make sure to drop a like on the video if you are enjoying this series. Obviously it doesn't get as many views as the experiments do, but if you guys are enjoying it, I'm enjoying it, I'll keep making it, and make sure to subscribe as well so you see more parts of this series when it comes out. But after we left off last time, we smashed Aston Villa 7-0, another hat-trick for Callum Wilson, who's not been giving up the goal scoring since we brought in Erling Haaland. We also managed to beat Chelsea 2-1. It's worth watching this game because it was Erling Haaland's first game, probably his favourite game as well, but his first game at the club. If I can get this to run, we'll be able to see exactly how he did in this first match. It was absolutely beautiful that the first goal in this game came from Neymar. Let's see if I can get this onto the goals. So first goal, Erling Haaland, back to Marcus Antonio, Jesus in behind for Neymar, and he dinks the keeper for 1-0, just 3 minutes on the clock. Chelsea come back immediately after half time. Kulusevski puts the ball in, and Tammy Abraham, I don't really rate Tammy Abraham, but he had the header there to make it 1-1. We then went back on the attack, 52 minutes, Declan Rice, ball over the top, first time volley from Erling Haaland, and that gives us the win. What a way to introduce yourself to the Newcastle fans and become a fan favourite out the door. We then smashed Wolves 6-1, 4 goals for Callum Wilson after Erling Haaland scored the winner in the last game. He wanted to remind me that he's still the number 1 advanced forward in the team. We then beat Brighton 2-1, Erling Haaland helping us get the comeback against Brighton, Alan Maximan with a goal as well. We then took on Spurs, and despite taking a 3-0 lead, we nearly threw it away at the end. Fortunately, we managed to hang on for a win. 2-0 against Norwich, 2 for Wilson, 3-1 against Crystal Palace. Haaland scoring again, 2 for Marcus Antonio, who's not a natural goal scorer, but a couple of goals in that game. We did then jump into the Champions League game against Porto. I just thought we were always going to play this first leg, but when we won 2-0 away from home, I thought that's pretty much a tie over. There was a random defeat to Watford in the league, losing 3-1, but we came back to beat Wolves 2-1, 85th minute winner from Callum Wilson in that game. We then beat Aston Villa 5-3, 4 goals for Erling Haaland in that game. We beat Porto 4-2 in the home game as well. That was reasonably comfortable despite Porto getting a couple of goals back. Of course, we went through 6-2 on aggregate, so it wasn't really a particularly scary game, and I thought given the ease of that first leg, I wouldn't bother checking back in just for that match. We then beat Tottenham 1-0, Jesus with the only goal, and Brighton 3-1, 2 more for Erling Haaland there, which means in the Premier League we are now 16 points clear at the top of the league. We are doing what Liverpool did. We've won the Champions League, and the very next season we're almost certainly going to win the Premier League. I think we need 3-4 wins to take that Premier League title now. So what we'll do today is take on Leicester at home and then Liverpool away from home next time out. Look at this run of games we've got. These 4 matches here are going to be absolutely, well, look at those. Look at that end of the season, those last 6 matches. It's a good thing we've got this buffer. We're playing Liverpool, United, City, Arsenal, Chelsea. That is intense to end the season and potentially win your first Premier League title in a very, very long time. Let's actually have a look at the last time Newcastle won the top division in English football. 1926-27. That is nearly a 100-year wait to bring the title back to the team. It's almost worth waiting 4 years just so we can make it 100 years, but let's not quite go a century between winning league titles. So we really, it makes these games against Leicester and Sheffield United all the more important. Of course, we have a Champions League quarter-final against Liverpool to enjoy, so next time we'll probably do a Liverpool double-header as well. There's going to be a lot of Liverpool over the next few games, but this is an important end to the season to see if we can win the Premier League and Champions League double-header. So against Leicester first, if I get forward to that game, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure I'd already got to the time of the game screen, but apparently not. But if we go into this match against Leicester, you'll see how we're lining up. I might just check that we are okay. I've just got another achievement, excellent match cohesion. I guess that's lots of green links in the team. But you can see Liverpool winning there. They're suggesting a couple of changes. Do I want to make any changes? I think I'm alright with this team. This team looks good. They look fit. Nobody's struggling. Let's just get into it. So no Callum Wilson leading the line here for this match. It'll be Jesus and Haaland leading up front. I've put Jesus in the advanced forward role, but I do tend to swap that around a little bit depending on how the game's progressing. We are looking to beat Leicester here to really just solidify our place at the top of the table with that huge run-in towards the end of the season. And Neymar here tackled by Frimpong, no foul. Koopmeiners wins it back. Now Marcus Antonio out wide to Neymar, puts it in. Haaland blocked off, puts it across though, and Dembele just wide of the post. But already we are looking a dangerous force. It's such a dangerous team. Maddison with a free kick though, Mainan with the save, but he's palmed it straight into the path of Maksimovic, and he's got the finish. That's a really sloppy way to go behind in a extremely important match. Mainan there, it's straight at him. He's got to do better. He should be catching that or pushing it round the post. He should not be pushing it into the path of an oncoming attacking player. So we are a goal down. Maddison now with a corner, back stick, and it's over the top. If we'd gone 2-0 down, it would have been a real fight to come back. Now Neymar with a free kick. It's cleared away. Jesus to Szoboszlai. Jesus out to Neymar, edge of the area. Szoboszlai tackled, and we're just being forced away from the goal. Mtiti to Szoboszlai through to Haaland, goes for goal, and it's just wide of the post from Erling Haaland. I saw something on Twitter the other day about his strike rate as a striker. He doesn't take many shots, but he scores about 80% of every shot he takes, which is phenomenal. Says a lot for taking your moment, and Leicester very nearly took their moment there, but it does remain 1-0. We've got to say it's been pretty sloppy from the team up to now, so I'm going to demand a little bit more from the players, see if they react. Frimpong with a free kick though to Castan, out wide. Neymar with the tackle, and TT forward to Jesus who controls it. Haaland making a run, but he's gone out wide to Dembele, cutting inside, switches it to Neymar. Good play this. He's in the area and tackled by Frimpong. Neymar on a yellow card, so he better not be diving. Maybe it was just a clean tackle, and they're through and just wide of the post by Ayeti, the Leicester striker. And at the moment we're not doing well. Neymar with a corner, and it's off the crossbar I think there. I think it's time to maybe swap Jesus and Haaland around, see if we can get the most out of Haaland in this rest of this game. Frimpong to Emi, back to Frimpong. Maksimovic, the centre back. Ayeti to Emi, out wide to Frimpong. It's been all Leicester really, the danger in this game, but Neymar trying to do something about it. It's run to Dembele, who finds Jesus coming in behind. He doesn't quite find him. Maksimovic doing the job. Ball cleared away to Maddison, now in Ndidi. Castaner's giving it away to Marcus Antonio, holds it up. Neymar in behind it on the keeper, and he's a clinical finisher when you do get him in behind like that, especially coming in from the left flank. And Neymar finishing that one off, his 16th goal of the season for us. Marcus Antonio, excellent anticipation, slipped it through for his Brazilian teammate, and that finish just excellently done, rolling it in with his right foot to make it 1-1, and now we should be able to build. But Maddison with a free kick, Koopmeiners gets it away before Ndidi didn't get the header on goal. Barnes blocked off. Neymar launches it forward, but Frimpong, who I've been saying his name far too much in this game, with the interception. He's having a great time of it. Umtiti with an excellent interception and pass all in one there. And now Marcus Antonio trying to do damage once more. He's got Haaland ahead of him. Still going down that right flank. And Didi is on a yellow. Couldn't put the tackle in. And it means that Erling Haaland gets there for his 10th goal of the season for us. He's been an excellent buy in January, scoring goals, especially in that advanced forward role. It looks like making that switch made all the difference. Antonio involved in both goals as we turn it around and take a 2-1 lead at St James's Park, trying to win our first Premier League title in nearly 100, or our first ever Premier League title, but our first top division title in nearly a century, which is just such a long time. So many generations of Newcastle fans being born and dying without seeing a Premier League title, which is so depressing. Or without seeing a top tier title, but at least we've got a couple of championship titles. Hey guys, that's always nice to remember those glory days of slapping crap teams. No offence to championship teams there, but we should never really be in the championship, a club like Newcastle, as far as I'm concerned. I may be biased and some of you may dislike that, but it is the truth. Haaland beating Mainan in behind the defender, and that's a very, very nice goal. That little dink over the keeper has given us the advantage. We've brought Saint Maximin on for Neymar. Let's bring on, who can we bring on? Maybe Odsonne Edouard down the right flank. But what a little finish that was from Haaland. You were wondering when he was going to pull the trigger. He just waited for the keeper to commit, and then he dinked it over him to make it 3-1. I will take Szoboszlai off, but probably for Matty Longstaff. Ball goes in, and it is a penalty. I imagine this will be a Haaland's chance for another hat-trick. I don't know who's committed the foul in there. They're checking with VAR, but I'm sure this will be given as a penalty, and it is Erling Haaland to take the penalty, and he scored, but you can't see that because the VAR notifications it up on the screen. I'm sure they will fix that in a patch at some point, but Haaland there smashing it in the bottom right corner for 4-1 to get his hat-trick. A fantastic performance from Erling Haaland. He deserves the hat-trick. That little switch with Jesus making all the difference. Umtiti here with a throw, and it goes, and Radu has come to claim it. Ball sent forward. Umtiti cleared away. Edouard onto Marcus Antonio. Ball into Longstaff. Jesus in behind for Saint Maximin, and that's another little dink. They loved that feature in the match engine, and Alan Saint Maximin now making it 5-1 against Leicester. You would struggle to remember a time when we were even behind in this game. It's going to be another comfortable 3 points on the Premier League total, but that really tough run of games means we absolutely need this buffer, because while I'm sure some of them are going to play each other and there might be little slip-ups, if we were to potentially lose those sort of 5 Premier League games, however many it is, we could still lose the title. But Haaland getting in behind here, and he's done it again. His 4th goal of the game. We cannot stop scoring. It's now 6-1 against Leicester. We're being absolutely ruthless. And another good team goal. Worked out to the left flank, and that ball over the top that's done us so many times in defence does Leicester. And it's now 6-1. Leicester almost certainly going to finish in the bottom half this season. They're too far off, 15 points off 10th place. So Leicester, maybe a few buying opportunities in their team if we take a look at it in the summer. But time nearly up here. We've completely dominated this game since making that switch around with the strikers. And a 6-1 victory in the end. I'm not sure how close that takes us to the title. We can have a look just here. We are now 16 points clear at the top of the table. 7 games left to go, so that's 21 points. So if we get another, I think we need 8 points with Liverpool's game in hand, but another 3 victories would be enough to take us through. But let's go to this Liverpool Champions League quarter-final and see if we can make it back-to-back Premier League, back-to-back Champions League titles and a Premier League title. A few changes for this game against Liverpool. We're going with the big guns today. We've brought Curtis Jones in on the right flank. We've also brought Callum Wilson back in up front. He's too good not to play. 35 league goals in 24 league games so far this season. 43 in 33 in all competitions. It's his deadliest season yet, and he's going to be joined up front by Erling Haaland, fresh off scoring 4 goals in his last game. Neymar on the left flank as well. It's a deadly team. Szoboszlai and Antonio in the middle. Defence is looking strong. Mainon still in goal for this game. It's going to be a hell of a match against a tough Liverpool side. This Liverpool team, though, not the force it once was, so I'm hoping we can exploit that. The defence is pretty much the same defence. They've got Jordan Henderson playing at right back today. Their attack, pretty much the same as it was. This is actually, other than Martin Odegaard, this is the same Liverpool team that you start the game with. So I think we're in with a good chance, given that they have all progressed a little bit in years. Mane now on that left flank, making me eat my words by finding Diego Jota, and Liverpool 1-0 up within 3 minutes. Maybe that's a bit of karma for my comment about teams in the Championship. It was said in the heat of the moment. Please don't attack me in the comments, and if you've already attacked me in the comments, I apologise. Diego Jota there, though, with that near to the 6-yard line finish, just absolutely hunting in the box. Very similar to what he's been doing recently, isn't it? The number of goals he's been scoring for Liverpool in real life this season, out of control. But he's doing it here in FM as well, so I wonder if they've boosted his stats a little bit following that early season form. But Henderson with a throw-in, comes back to Henderson, trying to prove he can play right back, and Szoboszlai couldn't put the tackle in. Salah to Wijnaldum and Declan Rice in the way to stop that ball from going in the back of the net. But we are under pressure in the Champions League quarter-final. Haaland gets the ball away, Wilson chasing after it, but not able to do any damage. And at the moment, Liverpool very much the better team. We are not quite awake. Mainon out to the defenders. Antonio to Szoboszlai, sitting very deep. Fabinho with the interception. Wijnaldum recovers. Umtiti intercepting for us. And Haaland back to Szoboszlai. Wilson trying to make the run. Szoboszlai goes himself. And it's a reasonably routine save for Alisson in the Liverpool goal. The team just not quite gelling at the moment. We've got a throw in here, though. Umtiti going long towards Neymar, who's actually got to that somehow. He's still going. Wilson makes a run through the middle, but Fabinho in the right place at the right time. Very good anticipation from him. And he's there once more, finding Salah as well. Rice, though, in a great position. Virgil van Dijk now to Fabinho. Back to Alisson, launched forward. And Wijnaldum finding Firmino, who releases Diego Jota first time. And it's 2-0 as he is as clinical as he was in the 3rd minute in the 33rd. And we're now 2-0 down. We had our own opportunities there. Fabinho was the difference, really. And that little first-time pass from Firmino, excellent finish from Jota. Liverpool just showing us up, really. They absolutely deserve to be 2-0 up, half an hour played. And we really need to sort it out. The team absolutely not good enough. And now they've got another chance. Henderson with the throw-in. It's cut out. Neymar trying to force something, but instead giving the ball to Virgil van Dijk. Alisson being closed down, but he launches it forward. And Mane, beautiful first touch. Cut out by Declan Rice, but Fabinho everywhere at the moment. Now Jota loses it to Marcos Antonio. Haaland on the counter finds Neymar. We've got an overload here. It's into Wilson, and Callum Wilson. I mean, we're still 1-0 down, but importantly, we now have that away goal. So a win, a 1-0 win, or a clean sheet win at St James's Park would be enough. Neymar across, and Wilson, 44th goal of the season here, makes it 2-1. He just is a clinical goal-scoring forward. Henderson with the throw, Szoboszlai away, Odegaard forward to Mo Salah. Now Jota to Firmino, out to Mane, Robertson into Wijnaldum, cleared away by Marcos Antonio, who is an excellent midfielder. He often flies by under the radar, but he is just excellent at all the little things that gets you victories. And Mane here losing the ball in the penalty area. Alvarez away, nice passing move. Jones puts it in behind her. Fabinho makes his first mistake, and it's Wilson in behind, and it's blocked. It's across the line, but Haaland can't get there, and Fabinho gets a reprieve, which he probably has earned given his performance in this first half. And we find ourselves 2-1 down with a job to do in the second half. I think Curtis Jones needs to be an early sacrifice here for Ousmane Dembele. Szoboszlai struggling in the middle as well. I'm not sure who to bring on. The Salah puts a corner in. It's taken well. Guess Matty Longstaff can come on. Mine on forward. Wijnaldum down. Now Robertson playing in central midfield for some reason. Odegaard forward. Mane's got him behind, and it's a good save. Mine on there. Standing tall, standing strong, and pushing it over the top. Corner to Liverpool though. Salah puts it in. Odd time to cut out a highlight, that one, Football Manager. Now Keita to Mane. And TT back to Mine on. Just hanging on to it. Drills it down the middle, but straight to Virgil van Dijk. Wijnaldum finds Odegaard, and that's off the crossbar. It would have been an absolutely spectacular goal had that one gone in. But fortunately for us, it did not. And we need to make another change. I might bring Edouard on his hated false 9 role, but at least he's playing in the Champions League again. Liverpool's still been the better team at this point, but we are in this game a little bit more than we were in the first half an hour. Alvarez dinks it over the top. Wilson is in, and Wilson has scored. And out of absolutely nothing, it's now 2-2 at Anfield in a massive Champions League quarter-final tie. This really is a goal out of nothing. Wilson to Alvarez makes the run, and look at that ball from Alvarez to pick out Wilson. Excellently taken. 45 goals for him this season. Now, you're going to have to let me know down in the comments what Callum Wilson's like for you guys in your Newcastle saves. Alvarez to Wilson. Marcus Antonio loses it. Odegaard gives it away to Dembele. Liverpool falling apart at the seams, and Neymar's on his way through. He's got the ball now, and it's now 3-2. What a turnaround this is. We did it in the last episode as well, a 2-0 down to 3-2 up. But we've done it here on the biggest of occasions against one of the most difficult teams. 3-2. Edouard to Neymar, and that finish, what a free transfer he was, Neymar. And Edouard as well, getting an assist, showing he's still got it for the team and can do a job. Mine on though, we need to keep them out now. Dembele can't win the ball, and Mane's in behind. He's running at the keeper, but that's a dreadful effort from a ageing Sadio Mane. Throw in though from Robertson to Mane. Alvarez with a tackle on a yellow card. Firmino out. Oh, and Ousmane Dembele's brought him down in the box. He's on a yellow card as well. Is this going to be a red card in the Champions League? It's going to be a VAR check, and it is a penalty. I think that much was obvious. No red card, which is very fortunate, but it is a penalty for Liverpool to try and tie it all up again. Salah takes, Salah scores, and it's 3-3. This game very much still alive. I'm going to go attacking. I'd rather outscore Liverpool than try and box the game out at this point, because we've already tried to do that, and it's now 3-3. So let's try and just get the goals that would guarantee our progress into the next round. Marcus Antonio finds Dembele. Wilson trying to spin the defenders, but doesn't quite have the turn of pace he had a couple of years ago. Antonio wins it back. Now Edouard. There's a ball over the top coming. They found Neymar. Now Edouard again. Through for Wilson, and Alisson with a absolutely fantastic stop makes it keeps it 3-3. Odegaard getting the ball away, and there's a 2-on-2 here. We've managed to get a man back, but Salah doing the damage. He's still got the pace. He's through on the keeper, and it's a good block from the substitute Matty Longstaff, despite already being on a yellow card, taking a risk there. Edouard now back to Umtiti, into Longstaff. Neymar cutting in from that left flank, doing damage down that left flank. He's in through the middle, tried to tee up Matty Longstaff, but it was taken away at the last second, and we're exposed at the back. Salah doing the damage, finds Everton, and Everton, Kebalinha gets his first goal for Liverpool, and what a goal it is. They're from 3-2 down to 4-3 up. This has been a Champions League classic, it has to be said, but we shouldn't have been that exposed at the back, and it's a good finish. Mine on questions over getting beaten at your near post like that, but it's our one last twist in this match. Umtiti with the throw to Edouard, who's kept the ball. He's cut across. It's blocked off. Neymar can't get to the loose ball. Salah tries to clear it, but gives it away to Alvarez. Antonio still got the ball here. Could slip it through to Wilson. He finds Dembele instead. Ball across to Alvarez. Antonio on the edge of the area, looking for that pass, and we're just overplaying it on the edge of the area. And now Mane is countering this Liverpool team. Deadly on the counter. Mane cutting inside has put it wide. At least Sadio Mane's had a bad day today, because otherwise this could have been out of sight. But a 4-3 defeat it is against Liverpool. A real shame. Look at that spike at the end there. We just completely capitulated after getting our third goal. And it could have been a lot worse had that match gone on. I'm not particularly happy that we've lost that game, because when we took it to 3-2 we should have seen it out and got the win. But it sets us up for a grandstand finish in the next episode, where we're taking on Sheffield United. We'll play Sheffield United in the meantime. We're taking on Liverpool twice in the next game. One to get into the semi-final of the Champions League, the other to potentially win the Premier League. So do drop a like down below if you enjoyed this experiment. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. But until next time, see ya.